This is our lovely model, Annie, and she is a school teacher. And as you can see, she has very long, beautiful hair. So this will be a great look for her to get her hair out of the way. And what we're going to do is give her a high bun that's seen in all the runways. So the first section I'm going to do is create a headband section going from ear to ear across the head. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming when you try to tackle it all at once. So I always recommend taking the hair in sections. Step 2 is I'm going to put the section behind the ears in a high ponytail. Before I begin to do that, what I want to do is make sure I spray the hair with some working spray to help the flyaways stay down and condense the hair together. I'm also going to use a little bit of Kendi oil to make sure it stays nice and smooth. To do this look at home, I recommend when you're doing it yourself to bend over, brush your hair up, and put the ponytail out that way. It's a little bit easier to maintain all of that hair when you're upside down to get it where we want it to be. Now I'm going to brush the hair back and work its way up. Now for my next step, what I'm going to do. We already have the high ponytail, and since our hair is so heavy, we need to prevent it from falling. A good trick of the trade. Take a section from underneath, just about an inch thick. And what we're going to do is take this section and wrap it around the ponytail. Give it a little bit more support to keep it on top of her head. Then we're going to attach it with a bobby pin to anchor it in place. Now, everyone has flyaways, so what we're going to do is spray the hair, contain the flyaways, and start creating the bun. Now you want to add that spray, so make sure you have some texture to work with. So what we're going to do is fan this out a little bit. I'm going to take the ponytail into two sections. Just kind of play with it underneath. It doesn't have to be perfect. And what I'm going to do is back comb it a little, give it a little texture, because we want a little bit of volume into that bun. Just to kind of give it a little perk. And then we're going to flip this back over so we have a nice full pony. I'm going to take the ends and braid them halfway down. So if you take the ponytail, about half of that, I'm going to braid the ends. What I want to do is a fishtail, because that's a little bit more popular right now, a fishtail braid. I'll make a beautiful piecey look to it. see I have the braid, a rubber band, and a rubber band. So what we're going to do now is we have a nice little bubble. So depending on how big you want the bun is depending on how big you want the bubble by twisting it. So what we're going to do is twist where that little rubber band is and then pin it up to the other rubber band. Once we do that, you see we have a nice little chignon, and then we'll take this and form it and pin that in. And then I'm going to wrap it around and pin it so it gives it a nice texture. I usually like to keep the front and the sides for last so we can have a little fun with it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my smoothing brush and bring back the sides. Now I want her to have a little detail around the face so it just frames her face nicely. Through here. I'm going to bring this back. And this will help kind of soften this line up a little bit. And when you do that, you bring it back, take it, twist it with your fingers, and then you're going to pin it in right here in the back with a bobby. What I like to do for my ends is just kind of braid it a little bit, just a little soft braid. And what that will do is give it some more texture. And kind of soften where that fits into the hair. And then I'm going to wrap that around. And then I'll pin it on the side. I'll do the same thing on this side. Framing her beautiful face. I'm going to twist it, pin it. I'll braid the ends. And then softly wrap that around and put it on the other side. Okay, so now we get a nice polished look to it. So I'm just going to go around and spray down any kind of flyaways, secure any pieces that may feel loose. It gives her a nice polished look that she can duplicate at home. It gets it out of the way and it frames her face nicely.